afternoon. I am somewhere outside of Orlando. Just want to give you guys a little update. It's been a few months, but the secret project, my side project I have been working on, I've been called back for a 2-day shoot next week on October 9th and 10th. Sadly, whenever I make myself available for these television shows, even though I've already done it once before, because it's a different character, different costume, I have to drive to Orlando for wardrobe. So I'm on my way up to Orlando, back to Universal Studios to get another free haircut, hence the no beard, because it's the same time era as the last episode. And so I'm on my way up. I did get smart. I scheduled this one for 4 p.m. so that I could get to work this morning, get some stuff done. I left Cape Coral at noon. It is now 2:30. I just got done listening to Dave get lambasted on the radio, which is always fun. And I got about 35 minutes left before I will be there. Got an hour before I need to be there. So when I get up to the beautiful City Walk, I will get me some food and then go down to the meetup point at Universal Studios, get in there, hopefully get in early, because it's a long drive for literally 20 minutes. So hopefully I get up there, get in there early, and get out so I can get home in a decent time so I can edit the next episode of the What's the Scuttlebutt podcast. For those of you who don't know, for the last week and a half I've been super busy. Saturday I spent all day in Spring Hill, Florida, doing an interview with a World War II vet. And 4 days prior to that, I did a phone call with a gentleman out in Washington State. And that's the one I'm editing now. I did some editing on that last night after I got done finished running 10 miles and completing my current short-term goal of a 100-mile month. I finally achieved my first 100-mile month. So got that going. I got a 10K coming up this Saturday, so I'm probably going to run today, maybe tomorrow, or I'll take tonight off and run tomorrow, and then take Thursday and Friday off and do the 5K on Saturday, and then do the next episode of the Waterman and D-Train show on Sunday. And somewhere along that time, I'm going to try to get another episode of the Failed to Fail podcast done. But as always, thank you guys for your support. If you haven't done so yet, please go to our YouTube channel. Check out the video I posted last week of the review on the new Springfield Armory N1 carbine. Despite all the trials and tribulations that went along with filming that due to lost footage, overheating cameras, etc., I did put a lot of work in on that. I am rather proud of it. It does have a fair amount of views, but please check it out, share it with your friends, and I will check back with you after I get my haircut. Later. Hi! So it's 24 hours later. Sorry I didn't get back with you guys last night on the long 3-hour drive home from getting my haircut. So I drove up there, did all the normal wardrobe stuff. You know, growing up, people always said, oh, you should be a model, you're tall, you're skinny, yada, yada, yada. Being tall may be advantageous for print modeling. Not that I would know, I've never done it. But I will tell you this, it is not advantageous for the world of television. I remember when I was up there shooting the first scene for this project, they were looking for 2 background actors to walk side by side with the principal actors as they walked into scene. They looked at me and said, you're too tall. I get it, you don't want to make the principal actors feel short. I was in wardrobe yesterday, and the head of wardrobe looked at me, she's like, how tall are you? I'm like 6'5". And she was slightly annoyed, to say the least. And she made the decree that no more tall people. She's tired of having to order custom-sized costumes for the scene that we're shooting next week. She looked at me and said, no offense to you, just we're using era-correct uniforms and suits and costumes, and you're too tall. I said, trust me, I know. I'm a World War II reenactor. I get it. Luckily, I still got the role, but she was not happy that they were spending extra money on getting more three-piece suits brought in to fit my tall ass. I will say this, at least my tall ass is skinny. When I shot the first scene about a month ago, I went to a tailor to get all my measurements because I had lost so much weight, and he said my neck dimensions were 18 inches. Yesterday I'm down to 16, so now I'm not only losing weight, but apparently I'm losing neck fat too, so my neck has actually gotten smaller. But anyhow, I just want to give you an update. There's my free haircut. I'm back in the Cape. Got to get the car washed. It's completely covered in love bugs. Love bug season is in full force. That sucks. But yep, filming's next week on the 9th and the 10th. I'm not going to give any details about the scene. I will say there are 180 background actors, so chances are I will just bleed into the background. So when the show comes out, I'll let you know what show it is in 2020 when it releases. I would say there's probably a 65% chance I will have my ugly mug on the screen on the first scene that I participated in, because I was standing right over the shoulder of the principal actors. But I'm not going to be believing that you'll see me in this next scene, because I'm just going to be in a suit at a party in a huge room with 180 other people. So, but hey, it's still another scene and another credit to my newly building resume as a background actor. Anyhow, I think this is only episode 2. There's probably 10 more to go, so chances are, hopefully, I will get cast in a few more. Who knows, maybe one day I might get a line. That would be cool. But hey, it's money, it's adding up, and it's experience and cool shit that you or I can tell people I did when I get even older. I posted a picture of me on Facebook standing in line while walking towards Universal Studios, and one of my followers said, "Wow, do you get around?" Because 2 days prior I was up in Spring Hill, Florida interviewing World War II vet. To which I replied, "You have to go out and chase opportunity. Opportunity will not come looking for your ass." So just keep that in mind, that there's something you want to do. Try to figure out a way to get your foot in the door, and no matter how busy your schedule is, no matter how much stuff you got going on, no matter how far you have to drive, and the driving sucks. I mean, I drove to Universal Studios yesterday, which is 3 hours each way, just to get my hair cut and to try on some three-piece suits. So, but hey, it's all part of it. You know, if you're going to do it, you got to do the whole thing. So, yeah, well, no matter what it is, whether starting a business, trying to start your own business, that's redundant, whether starting a business, trying to get more successful in the company you work for, or starting cool projects, maybe you're wanting to do a podcast or a YouTube channel, whatever. Maybe you want to start doing some improv or local theater, man, and you think you're too busy or you don't know where to start. Just ask around. Find a local theater place, go knock on the door and say, "Hey, how do I do this?" And just chase it, man. I know some very, very talented people who just don't have the motor. And if I had their talent with my work ethic, forget about it. It would be, I'd be off to the moon. My problem is I have great work ethic with a minimum amount of talent, but I'm doing the best with what I have to work with, and that's all you can do in this life is try your hardest with whatever you have, and have a good one. Sorry for the bouncy camera. I'll talk to y'all later. Out. Let me saying out like it's 2000. Later.
This has been a Digital 410 production.